NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Right now, the sun is out in all its glory. The temperatures are up, and it's a hot one. It is muggy. Baseballs might be flying. Elimination game number 2. Number 2 overall seed, Texas Longhorns taking on the Kansas State Wildcats, who staved off elimination yesterday to earn another day on the field. Kansas State taking care of Houston Christian yesterday. Keegan O'Connor, long ball for him, a 3-run shot. And then UTSA last night, just continuing their historic run, pitching and quality at-bats, timely hitting, and fantastic defense as they have picked up the victory and move on to the championship game tonight. They will await the winner of this game. Texas, for the first time, will serve as the visiting team, as Kansas State is the home team in this elimination game. Welcome inside our broadcast booth alongside Texas legend Keith Moreland on Victor Rojas. So glad you could join us once again, and it's been a fantastic weekend. But so far, the story has been UTSA and their unbelievable run.
Yeah, they've really swung the bat well. They've got pitching when they need to. It's grit, and they've done that. And Braylon Nolan's is the reason they're into their first ever conference final.
Let's talk a little bit about the Longhorns, because this is not the Longhorn team that we saw at the first half of the season.
Yeah, they've taken advantage all season long of what the opponents have given them, folks, but they have not swung the bat. The last 6 weeks, it's been a really difficult time at the plate. They've still gotten good pitching, but they got to find a way to get these bats going. You got to put some runs up, and it's an offensive day today. There's no question. They have not lost at home here at UFCU Disch-Falk Field in a regional since 2007.
The crazy thing is that they've had ample opportunity to score and expand the lead. Especially last night, just too many guys left on base.
Yeah, it just could not come up with that clutch hit, and it was up and down. It's not just one person, it's up and down the lineup.
Well, for the first time this weekend, you see the winds blowing out toward left field. That might help Kansas State and their long ball lineup.
Yeah, 93 home runs as a team. They can hit the ball, the ballpark. 4 guys in their lineup with double-digit home runs, including Keegan O'Connor, who hit one already in this tournament. But this is an offensive day. It is hot, the turf is hot, and the wind's blowing out.
Not quite the packed house that we had last night. Longhorn fans still filing in here to the elimination game. Longhorns against the Wildcats of Kansas State. Sit back and relax. We got lineups and first pitch when we return. The NCAA Baseball Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? This year, the 75th anniversary of the national champion Texas Longhorns.
No, and I wasn't on that team.
No, you weren't on that team.
Okay.
You were bat boying, right? Is that, if I remember correctly? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But crazy to think, 75 years in Omaha.
Oh, it's
just awesome.
What a trip. These young men are trying to get the opportunity to go up there. It is a must-see if you're a fan and you haven't been. It's got to be on your bucket list.
So lineup for Jim Schlossnagle, 43-13 of the Longhorns, and the leadoff man Ethan Mendoza, who has been serving as a DH and gets to start at second base today.
Yeah, he is 3 for 9 in this regional, but Vic, this is the guy that makes this offense go. He's been the best leadoff hitter, I think, in the SEC all season long. He's done an outstanding job. He can hit the ball in the ballpark. He's got 5 big flies, but he sets the table.
First one is in there for a strike. Man on the bump for Kansas State, 6'2", 180-pound right-hander from Ladero Ranch, California. It's Tanner Duke.
Yeah, he came to college, started his career at Baylor University. He's had some injuries, transfer. He's been the Tuesday night guy. He's going to be in the pitch in the low 90s with his fastball. He does have a changeup and a breaking ball. How does he handle this environment? He's a guy that's he's got a limit. Free passes. He's got to force Texas to swing the bat.
Ball's behind here on Mendoza. 2 balls and a strike. 13th appearance, 7th start of the year for Duke. Mendoza 2 for 5 last night with a stolen base. .330 batting average, 5 jacks. 35 runs batted in. 2-1 pitch, line to center field. That's a base hit. They were shading him to right center. He's going to try to take the extra 90. Absolutely a leadoff double. As the throw comes in, nobody's there, as the middle infielders were lined up for relaying to third base.
Well, Mendoza gets a pitch, gets ahead in the count, gets that fastball. Look at that hit, comes right down through it. Right hand right over the top and just laces this ball. And you can see the alignment. They think the Mendoza's going to go the other way, which he does very well. But this is almost a base hit to center that turns into 2 bases.
9th double of this season. And right from the jump, Texas with a man in scoring position.
Where they have struggled in this region.
Foul back 9 for 35 with men in scoring position. So far in this regional, they stranded 14 last night against UTSA.
In a 2-run ball game where they dropped the game by 2 runs.
Rylan Galvan, the catcher, 296 on the season. He homered yesterday. 15th of the years. That pitch is outside. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. .47 runs batted in. The Longhorn catcher. Three infielders on the left side, and Galvan takes outside. 2-1. Schloss Nagel, his first season at the helm this year in Texas. There's the numbers overall. 3 for 18 last night. He had mentioned early on in the game, and this was when Texas was right around the point they're getting ready to take that 6-1 lead.
Yeah.
Talk about the big 2-out hits, and clutch 2-out hits. And they did have some 2-out hits, as did UTSA, but they had more than ample opportunity to bust that game wide open.
Yeah, no question. I mean, they had at one point in the game last night, they had a 6-1 lead and an opportunity to really break it open and never could get that. 6-1, you would think it was broken open, but it was just one of those scenarios. They could not get enough outs and get enough hits with runners in scoring position.
Full count. Adliak could not find the baseball. And the 3-2 count. Max Ballou on deck, the right fielder. Leadoff double, Mendoza at second. This one's fouled back to the screen. Seems like, at least here in the early part, it's through 2 batters now. Duke confident enough at least that he can throw a fastball for a strike. The breaking ball, the sweeping slider, if you will, unable to command that yet.
Yeah, it hasn't gone. His 3rd pitch is a change. And we're going to see how he was going to react to this environment.
This one shot down the line, and that is foul.
Rylan Galvan has tremendous power the other way. I mean, he's got 15 home runs. He can definitely pull the ball and hit it out of the park, but he can also go to right field. And when he gets 2 strikes, even though this alignment, they're playing him to pull, if you pitch him away, he has no problem trying to drive the ball the other way, and just almost drove in a run right there with it.
Another payoff. Galvan gets jammed, pops it foul and out of play on the third base side. Kansas State yesterday in their victory over Houston Christian using just 2 pitchers. So they've got some guys out there that have some ability to come in and soak up some innings.
Yeah, and they would love to be in the game in the 5th inning, and I would think they would go to Guyette. That's probably the guy that they would like to get to in this ballgame to get them to the regional final tonight.
Swing and a miss. Got him to expand a little bit upstairs. 1 down, big strikeout.
It was not a good slider, but it's what he went to, and it just stayed up. Galvan out in front just had enough off of it. And sometimes it can be such a hanger as a hitter. I'm looking, all right, if he throws me a breaking ball, it's going to be out there. And I go out there, and then, oh, it's up here. And you react late to it and can't catch up to it.
The old cement mixer.
Mm-hmm. If they could perfect that pitch,
yeah,
we'd all be in trouble.
Ballou at the plate. The shift moves over to the right side. And Ballou shoots one out toward left field, has some carry to it. Moving back, and it's O'Connor, that is gone! Oppo taco time for Max Ballou. 2-0 Longhorns.
premier players in college baseball missed at least 40% of the season with a broken right thumb. Worked his way back. Second homer since returning. And this one gives Texas the lead.
Eighth of the year, RBIs 26 and 27, and a clutch hit with a man in scoring position. Max had a tough night last night. Redeems himself with his first AB. It was Kimball Schuessler, the first baseman. There's a 1-0 count on him. Schuessler at 309, 7 home runs, 44 runs batted in. He'll shoot one out to center field, and it's a base hit. Third hit allowed by Duke.
Well, Max Ballou is strong. He can hit the ball in any direction. He's been struggling, but he stays on this fastball. And right there, he knew he hit it well, but this is an offensive day. The Dish is a big ballpark, except when you have a south or southeast wind. And the launch angle was good. And it gets up in the air, and right here it catches a part of that wind stream and pushes it out of the ballpark. I'm going to venture to guess with this breeze, that's not the last we're going to see today.
Yeah, no doubt about it. First one's upstairs. 1-0 count on Adrian Rodriguez, getting to start today out in left field. Freshman out of Flower Mound, Texas. Hitting .311. Went 0 for 3 yesterday, did have a sac fly. Picking up his 23rd run batted in. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit sharply to short. What a play to the backhand. Do they get the force out at second? No, they did not. The foot came off the base. Heck of a play by Seth Dardar to try to glove it and keep the foot on the base. And Inoue, not much he could do on that one. Ball spun him around.
Inoue, what a play just to get this ball knocked down. It's coming right into your living room right there, knocks it down, and then the throw, the backhanded throw is behind Dardar. Can he hold on to the bag? He can't. As they're going to get together, I don't believe his left foot, when he pushed off to go get it, was on the bag.
Kansas State is challenging the call at second base.
The interesting part about that is, did he maintain control of the baseball after the play? So whether or not he kept the foot remains to be seen, but the ball was on the ground after the fact. And obviously there was no transfers, not like Dardar was trying to turn 2 there.
Yeah, he was trying to get an out.
But if you watch that replay with that ball coming at Inoue from the center field camera, that ball kind of ricocheted back toward him. That kind of, I don't think he's on the base unless that right foot is. To see the ball, he's going to be safe.
Yeah,
no control.
There's no control there. So it's not even, for me, it's not a question whether he was on the bag, because he wasn't on the bag, and the ball comes out.
Yeah. That should go as an infield base hit, because that ball was rocket off the bat of Rodriguez.
The ball's not secured. So I think this is going to stand. And Duke has not fooled a Longhorn yet. Every one of these balls, except Galvan, he did fool Galvan. Other than that, the rest of them have been hit right on the button.
Notwithstanding the ball on the ground, I don't believe that the left foot was on the base when the ball hit the webbing of the glove, nor was the right foot on the base. But either way, what a play by Inoue, and a heck of a job by Dardar to try to make the force out at second base.
It tells you a little bit right there about what an infielder has to deal with. I mean, the ball comes off the bat, you think, well, that's straight. Well, it most of the time has spin, and he had a great play just to make the catch.
After video review, the call of safe is confirmed. Kansas State has lost one of its challenges.
And Rodriguez reaches on a fielder's choice, not a base hit.
Wow, ball was smoked. That was a great effort just to get the ball caught.
Funny thing about that play is if it anyway drops it, it's an infield base hit because the baseball has hit that hard.
Yep.
First and second with one out. And that hits Jalen Flores. And the bases are loaded here in the first for the Longhorns. Tanner Duke somewhat disheveled all of a sudden. And traffic everywhere.
I think you got to make a move here, and you're hoping you could let a guy get through, but Pete Hughes, veteran head coach, understands that and says, "Hey, we got to try to stay in the ball game here early because we have some offense, and it's an offensive day." So they'll make a move to the bullpen.
A pitching change, 2-0. Texas looking for more. Elimination game.
A huge difference. Late last night, Max Ballou against Braylon Owens, back-to-back, including the last out of the game with the fastball and the breaking ball, has been a struggle. 14 hours later, come up, get a fastball away. Amazing what a little night's sleep, and maybe even some sunshine does for you. But Max Ballou goes the other way, and Texas gets on the board. Now they have them loaded. And still nobody out, still one out in the inning. And we thought we would see Guyette. I wasn't sure we'd see Guyette in the first inning. The sophomore, California native. 3-pitch guy, can do a lot of different things. You see his numbers on the year. 47 strikeouts and 47 innings of work.
Kansas State, of course, playing their infield back, looking for a double play ball. Schuessler at third, Rodriguez at second, Flores at first. Jonah Williams DHing this afternoon. The first one is cut on a miss, the off-speed pitch.
It's the change. He'll use it a lot. Fastball change to left-handed hitters, fastball slider to right-handed hitters.
Williams last night 2 for 5 with 2 runs batted in. Missed in. 1-1. Max Ballou with a home run the opposite way, his 8th of the year to give Texas the early lead. Adrian Rodriguez's fielder's choice has been converted to an infield base hit, as it should have been. So 4 hits in the inning for Texas. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2.
You got a young hitter, Jonah Williams, still learning. He's got a really good swing on the fastball. He's learning, but changeup, arm speed changeups, that's something you learn as a hitter, how to adjust to the changeup.
And he is out
Williams
based
did not
on the
get
clock.
back in.
Wow.
And he is out with the strikeout. What a huge out.
It's a gift. So Borba will step up. Bases still loaded, 2 outs now. Borba batting in the 8th spot today. Gasparino dropped the number 9 spot.
Kennedy playing really deep. When you need a double play ball, I think they shorten up a little bit to get the double play. 2 outs though. That's the reason they're not in double play depth, Keith. So that becomes even a bigger out.
Yeah. That is now freshman, right?
Yeah.
First taste of regional life, college life, new clocks. This one's drilled out to right field. Hit very well. Going back is a Vasco. Gone! Grand salami time! Casey Borba. 6-0 Texas.
Dead pull hitter most of the time for Casey Borba. And an excellent fastball hitter. Gets the ball up and out of the plate. We talked about it being an offensive day. Well, how about a 6 spot in the top of the first?
Here's Gasparino, the center fielder. What a way for Borba to pick up Jonah Williams.
Oh, absolutely. You know, getting called out for a pitch clock violation and then coming right back with 2 outs. Not getting just 1, but get 4.
Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-2 on Will Gasparino. 0 for 4 last night, hitting .245 on the season. Home run allowed by Guyette, the 3rd he's given up this year. It's a 2nd slam hit by the Longhorns. Gasparino strikes out swinging, but Texas sends 9 men to the plate, and they score 6 of them.
Well, they've been struggling, talking about scoring runs. Well, how do you get it done? How about hit it out of the ballpark? Max Ballou, 2-run shot. And then the granny, opposite field granny by Casey Borba. 6-0 Texas. We go to the bottom.
State uphill climb here in elimination game. They do have Thump in their lineup, and Keegan O'Connor showed that yesterday.
Yeah, he's a guy that set a season high record at Kansas State with 17 home runs. He is one of 4 guys with double-digit home runs in this lineup, and they're going to need that today as they face the right-hander, now trailing 6-0 before they come to bat. Designated home team are the Wildcats, and they'll face Ruger Riojas, the junior from Wimberley, about 30 miles southwest of Austin, his 10th start of the year. He started the season, he was just amazing. In his last 4 starts, so he has really struggled. He's a 4-pitch guy. You love to throw it from any arm angle. He's one of those old school pitchers. He's trying anything he can do to get you off balance and get you out. And he's been staked to a 6-0 lead here.
Last 3 appearances for Riojas, 7 1/3 innings, 17 hits, 20 runs, 18 earned.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. Lost a little bit of his confidence in the strike zone. Also, you hate to blame it, but he lost about 10 pounds, and he's not a big guy with the flu bug, so he's just trying to recover.
First one a little bit low for ball 1.
See if he can come out. It's got to feel pretty good when you toe the rubber for the first time in a regional, and by the way, you got a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, transfer from UTSA. Facing Shintaro Inoue. Somebody's chirping from the dugout. Home plate umpire John Byrne not having any of it. And at 6-0, nobody should be chirping out of the first base dugout right now in the first inning after 1 pitch. Like, really? Ground ball toward the hole. Flores has it. Double clutch. Got to hurry with Inoue getting down the line. 1 away.
Sorry, got his feet under him, but had enough arm strength to get it there in time.
Defensively for the Longhorns, Rodriguez in left, Gasparino in center, Ballou in right, Borman Flores on the left side, Mendoza and Schussler on the right, Galvan. You could say he's the defensive captain, if you will, running the ship behind the plate.
No, he does run the show. He is their leader.
D. Kennedy steps in. He's the 3rd baseman for Kansas State. And he takes downstairs.
Well, and today's going to be really the first day. Victor, you know a little bit about it. You've been here before, but this is going to be one of those 95, 96-degree days at the Dish where it's going to be hot, and hotter.
And on artificial turf. Did he go? He did not. 2-0. 91 degrees at first pitch. Feels like 102.
Looking for some shade. Everybody is. Can't find any in the ballpark.
No.
On the field.
No. We were fortunate Friday and Saturday with the overcast skies. 3-0. D. Kennedy yesterday, 1 for 4. The win against Houston Christian, had a walk and a run scored. Hitting .282, 11 home runs and 43 runs batted in. There's a strike, 3-1. The only lineup change for Coach Pete Hughes was David Bishop, their first baseman, taken out.
That
Injured his
might
wrist.
be an injury, yeah.
Left wrist yesterday in a couple of swings. Sam Flores takes over at first today. Riojas' 3-1 pitch is just off the plate. So a 1-out walk. Kansas State gets his first base runner. And it's the aforementioned Keegan O'Connor at the plate. O'Connor, the left fielder, grad student. Takes a strike. 1 for 4 yesterday, but it was that home run, his 17th of the year, setting the new season record for Kansas State. 17 home runs. Overall hitting .322. And they'll slide into left center field, a base hit. This will allow Kennedy to turn and head to third. O'Connor trying to go to second. No, he'll slam on the brakes right there as Gasparino gets the baseball in quickly. So Kansas State trying to answer back, down 6-0 here in the first, has runners at the corner.
Slud did a nice job of staying on that slider, but watch this slider stay up in the zone, right in the middle of the zone. Didn't try to pull it. I like the fact that he went back through the box, and then good base running by Kennedy. Trying to get that shutdown inning. That's what you were looking for after you get a 6th spot. And I tell you, K-State's just going to come out. They're going to grind. Pete Hughes teams grind.
Yeah. You're not looking to limit the damage. You want a goose egg on the board after your team hung a 6th spot in the top of the first. Dribbler foul off the body of Dardar. 0-1. Dardar drops down. 1 spot in the order. O'Connor jumping up to the 3rd spot. Wildcats leading hitter at .330. 12 home runs, 42 RBIs. Had a multi-hit game yesterday. O'Connor with a pretty decent lead at first. Dardar shoots one out to left field, and that ball's hit pretty well. Moving back on it is Rodriguez. The ball drifting. That is gone. 3-run big fly off the bat of Seth Dardar. And there's a way to answer back. 6-3 Texas.
Trying to get that breaking ball to come back and catch the outside corner. The key part of that is it stayed up again. Riojas makes a mistake, and Dardar makes him pay. Ball is carrying. We warned you folks.
Yeah. And that is Kansas State's MO, is the long ball. That's their 95th home run of the season. Here's Maximus Martin, center fielder. And the breaking ball in for a strike. Martin at .325 on the year. Went 0 for 3 yesterday. 18 doubles, 14 home runs, 54 RBIs. That pitch was up as well. Cuts through it. 0-2. Boy, that's a big exhale for the Wildcats in their dugout. Being able to answer back. Still looking for more here in the first. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maximus Martin. Wildcats at 32-25 on the season after knocking out Houston Christian yesterday afternoon. Martin fouls this one back.
Breaking ball again. Up, it just didn't have that downward bite to it. Got away with it. Martin just cued it right off the end of the bat.
Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the first inning and we're burning calories in the booth.
It's warm.
Yes, sir. A lot of action already. A.J. Vasco on deck.
Good take for Martin right there, because that was maybe one of the best breaking balls that Riojas has thrown, because it started out in the zone and then broke out of the zone, but fish didn't bite.
A 3-2 pitch, and Martin strikes out swinging for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Glad you could join us. UFCU Dish Falk Field in Austin, Texas, the home of the Texas Longhorns, the #1 seed here in this regional, #2 overall national seed. Texas striking for 6 runs in the top of the first inning. A 2-run home run by Max Ballou and a grand slam by Casey Borba, his first career slam. Made it 6-0, but Kansas State with 1 out got a walk, a single, and a 3-run home run by Seth Dardar. So a lot of action so far here in this first inning in elimination game. Vasco takes a strike. A.J., the right fielder, hitting .307. Had a multi-hit game yesterday. 9 home runs and 49 runs batted in for the freshman. Chopper to the right side toward the hole. Moving to his left is Mendoza, and he gets the Vasco for out number 3. 1 complete in Austin. Long ball prevalent, 6-3 Longhorns.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
The Women's College World Series heats up in OKC as softball's elite compete for their ticket to the championship series. The Women's College World Series continues through June 6th on the networks of ESPN.
There is one goal: to get to Omaha. And the heat has been turned all the way up.
That's one way to get the party started.
Every pitch, every swing, every play matters. Is this the year they reach the promised land?
Regionals continue through Monday on the networks of ESPN.
Well, there's been a lot of upsets in this regional, or these regionals already. Last night, #1 Vanderbilt in Nashville losing to Louisville 3-2. And then last night, #2 overall seed, Texas Longhorns, losing to UTSA 9-7. UTSA will await the winner of this game tonight at 7 Eastern. But how about the second time top 2 seeds in losers under current format? That's insane.
It's crazy. 2014, Oregon State and Florida. Vandy at this moment trailing in their elimination game. Longhorns here with a 6-3 lead.
Vandy playing Wright State. Kentucky knocked out Clemson. And doing so in grand fashion. At Clemson. 16-4. Top of the order here in the second. Mendoza, Galvan, and Ballou. On the corner. 0-2. Mendoza led off the game with a double. Scored one of the 6 runs that Vandy scored. It's 4-1. Still early, top of the second. Drops down, and boy, nice job by Ethan to just keep the at-bat alive.
He does such a great job. He's got good power that direction. They play him that direction. His base hit His double start the game was basically a single to center, but they play him the other way because with 2 strikes, he will go to right field.
One-two count. Don't be surprised either, just looking at these regionals with high-scoring games and elimination games. 17-1 Oklahoma beating Nebraska. It's a Sunday. The 3rd day of regionals action. Pitching starts to thin out a little bit. This one's flipped fouling out of play.
Unless you're fortunate enough to have 2 guys go the distance
early
in the weekend, your bullpen is thin as well. Not only starting pitching's thin, but your bullpen is starting to thin out.
One close game already, elimination game. Mississippi State knocked out Northeastern 3-2. Missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a big pitch here. Do not want to go to a full count.
Ground ball to short. Inoue comes up with it. Mendoza retired for the first out. 6-3. Texas leading Kansas State elimination game. He's Keith Moreland. I'm Victor Rojas. So glad you could join us. And I mean, we said it in the open. For those of you that were with us, those that weren't, it's windy, it's hot, it's muggy. Ball's going to travel out to left field. First time in this weekend series we've seen that.
Yeah, we've had a northeast breeze. It's been cooler for Austin, not cool for anywhere else, but for here, this is going to be the stadium's going to play at 110 degrees at times today, and the ball's going to fly out of the ballpark in all directions. We've already seen that. We've had a 2-run homer, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam, and we're in the top of the second.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, there will be more.
Galvan struck out in the first inning. Guyette is the reliever on for Kansas State. Tanner Duke got the start. Lasted 1/3 of an inning. A little bit high. Look at that 3/4 arm angle for Guyette.
Yeah, and he gets underneath that breaking ball, and that's the one that backs up. If you're going to be 3/4, you got to get that top of your hand over the ball to get some bite to it.
Galvan takes a strike. Pretty decent little run from the arm side.
Yeah, if he gets the one to run the other direction, then all of a sudden you got something working.
3 infielders on the left side. At Galvan up, and this one's lifted down the right field line, and that's going to stay in play. But Vasco dealing with the sunshine in fair territory makes the catch for round number 2. Switch minutes to the first inning. Max Ballou going the opposite way to get it started.
Yeah, he hit this ball well, but this is a part of the breeze pushing it that direction. Then Casey Borber right here. He's basically a dead pull hitter, but he gets a fastball up and out of the plate. Grand slam the other way. And then how do you get back in a ball game? A couple of guys on it into the Yeti yard, and just like that, we have a 6-3 game. Every run produced today is via the home run.
2 quick outs. Max Ballou showing bunt and takes outside. Shift is on. Kennedy, the third baseman, is at the shortstop position. Why not? They're going to give it to you.
Well, if you're 2 outs and nobody on, now Ballou can run. He could still a base and get into scoring position if he wanted to put it down. But if I'm managing him as a coach, I'm saying, go to the plate and see if you can crush one. Get us a quick one.
Just in case.
Get us a quick one.
Dardar, the second baseman, way out in shallow right field. This one's upstairs, 3-0.
Don't they have a rover in softball?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Pete Hughes, head coach.
Chopper, right side, Flores. Fields it, will take it himself, and a 1-2-3 second inning. 6-3 Texas.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
We can't get enough of the WNBA.
Dallas Wings select Paige Beckers.
With more stars and more heat than ever.
Ridiculous!
The WNBA on ESPN.
The UFC's return to Newark, New Jersey.
I can't wait!
Marab Dvalishvili.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
This guy can fight. Juliana Pena!
She's the best bantamweight in the world. How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be UFC champion.
Everybody say, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like,
Baseball regionals for around-the-clock multi-game coverage. Scan the QR code below. ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. Texas softball, fourth Texas team to reach the national semis. Let's take a look at the Women's College World Series bracket. Texas will play tomorrow. Number 6 Texas at noon Eastern. Await the winner of the UCLA-Tennessee game. Texas Tech will play the winner of Oklahoma and Oregon.
I tell you what, you'd love to be in that position, making it, winning the first 2 games and getting into the semifinals.
There's been some fun, dramatic moments already.
Oh, they have.
It's bottom third of the order for Kansas State here in their half of the second. English, Flores, and Matliak. Nick English, the DH, is ahead of the count of 2 balls and no strikes. 0 for 3 yesterday. Did have a pinch hit home run Friday in a losing effort. 181 on the season, 2 home runs, 8 runs batted in.
This is a settle-in inning. Rio Haas gave up the 3-run homer. Can he come out? Have a nice calm inning. That's a good comeback there. Fell behind 2-0 and made 2 really good pitches to even the count.
Full count.
When you rush, Victor, as a pitcher, that ball that stays up is because you're rushing toward home plate instead of staying back, where you can get on top and drive down toward the plate. Much better with the fastball with today of driving downhill, but he's still been underneath a few breaking balls.
Almost as if you're trying to create more spin or more break with the body as opposed to letting the arm just kind of do its natural thing.
It's a great analogy.
Another payoff, and that's lifted in the air. Third base side into foul territory. Borba's got a beat on it, makes a catch, 1 down. I'll bring up Sam Flores. Longhorn fans filling in here. Hoping to be having a packed house at 6 Central, 7 Eastern when winner's bracket game goes off. It's UTSA.
got to allow the hitter to look up before you come to your set position. So first one is a warning. Second one will cost you a ball as a pitcher. There's that arm slot change that we'll see. Riojas will drop down 3/4, probably somewhere around 10 times in the ballgame.
Sharply hit to second base. Mendoza over to first, 2 down. So 4 in a row retired by Riojas. It's the home run allowed to Dardar. And that'll bring up Madliak.
You can see under 3 in his first 14 appearances. He was 8-1. Has really struggled in his last 3 appearances. And they need, when you're in this part of the bracket, you know, knowing you have to win this one, win tonight, and win tomorrow to win the regional, Texas is going to need the lead out of the bullpen, starters and the bullpen.
Got to leave it up on Bear Madliak, the catcher. 0 for 2 with an RBI yesterday. 245 hitter on the year. 8 home runs at 29 runs batted in. Didn't like the call. 1-2. And Ruger Riojas trying to return the favor. Guyette with a 1-2-3 second. See if Ruger can do the same here in the bottom of the inning. Ground ball, left side, Borba's got it. Across the diamond, and he does. A 1-2-3 second inning. We'll head to the third with Texas on top.
The animals, Dad.
Don't know, kiddo. Just not our day.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with expert insights from Morgan Stanley to help you navigate the markets.
Mom can speak walrus?
Return to Newark, New Jersey. I can't wait. For Rob Dwashwili.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet.
The Sugar Show, live and in color.
This guy can fight.
Juliana Pena.
She's the best bantamweight in the world. How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
I will be UFC champion.
Everybody say, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like,
The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
They're here 1 year, the next year they're in the big leagues. This young man, fantastic player. March 25th makes the Astros opening day roster.
It's a heck of an experience to see that happen. But look at those 4 players right there out of the 23 draft. And all of them making impacts at the major league level.
A little bit different nowadays than it was when you were coming up.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer to get there. Now you see them right away.
Top of the third, Schussler, Rodriguez, and Flores. In for a strike, and you hear the moans and groans from the Longhorn faithful. Schussler with a base hit and a run scored in the first. Guyette's gone an inning in 2/3. 1 hit allowed. That was the grand slam to Borba. 1-1. That is hit well out toward left field. Is it going to stay in the yard? And no, it does stay in the yard, off the glove of the left fielder O'Connor. Schuster on his way to third, and he is in there with a triple.
Well, that tells you a little bit about the Breeze. He cut this off the end of the bat, and it just kept carrying. And O'Connor never found the wall. Victor, you've got to get your hand back, find out where the wall is before you jump. And this ball just kept carrying. Again, Breeze going that direction. And right here, if he finds the wall, he doesn't have to jump. But right here, knows he's close, but just like to, as an outfielder, I would put my right arm out to make sure I could feel when I was getting close to the wall, and it turns into a triple.
Second career triple for Schuster. I mean, that's a fairly routine catch, to your point, if he just gets back to the wall.
Yeah, young outfielders, if you can, it's there. There's sometimes when you can't really do it, but that ball was up enough where you could get to the wall and react from there.
Kansas State playing their infield back. Nobody out here in the third. Adrian Rodriguez 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored.
Snapped a 16-game hitting streak last night. He's been swinging the bat well.
Good off-speed pitch. Guyette, a reliever. This is his 24th appearance, 47 in the third innings, 35 hits, 47 strikeouts coming into play today. Just tapped it foul, got a piece of it. Freshman out of Flower Mound, Texas. Flower Mound High School. One ball, 2 strikes. Six in the top of the first for Texas, 3 in the bottom of the first for Kansas State. This is popped up. Dardar and Inoue. And Dardar, the second baseman, at the shortstop position, makes the catch. 1 down. Hey, Sunday Night Baseball features a World Series matchup. The series finale between Aaron Judge and the American League East leading Yankees, and Shohei Ohtani and the National League West leading Dodgers. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and ESPN Radio. Our coverage begins at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, with baseball tonight, Sunday Night Countdown.
Offensive timeout for Texas. Hitting coach Troy Tulowitzki out to confer with his veteran shortstop. You always say, what do you look at the paper? It's percentages. It's ideas of how a guy pitches a right-hander, what he tries to do, just to give the hitter an opportunity. You're not guessing what pitch is coming. Everybody says, does everybody guess? Well, you don't. The word anticipate is what comes out in your mind. Yeah. You anticipate a pitch in a certain spot, and early in counts, if it's not there, that's a good take. I mean, even if it's a strike, it's a good take.
Jalen's been struggling of late, 0 for 5 with a couple of strikeouts yesterday. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. Takes a strike. Jalen came in batting .242. On base percentage down to .314. That's back up the middle. An RBI single, 7-3 Longhorns.
Well, nice job of staying inside it. Tough night last night for Jalen Flores. Boy, he comes back, gets the ball down in the zone, drives it right back through the box. The ball smoked off the bat.
54th run batted in. You can tell he's jacked about it.
Well, baseball's a cruel game. There's times that you can do everything right, still nothing comes out the way you want it. And when something good happens, you're going to celebrate it. Game of failure. 3 out of 10, and they put you in the Hall of Fame.
Unless they don't like you, then they keep you out.
Well, again, but the guys that the guys that have 5,000 at bats that hit 300 Hall of Famers.
No doubt. In for a strike. Jonah Williams, the DH, was called out via pitch clock violation. Goes down as a strikeout in the first inning. Chops this one on the ground. Flores to the backhand. Can't come up with it. Trickles out. Nice play by Dardar, the second baseman, to back up on that play. So 2 on with 1 down.
Not having Bishop injured his wrist, who's been their everyday first baseman. It's one of those scenarios where he might have had a chance to at least get the lead out and get an out on the play. Instead, it's going to be first and second with 1 out, and that's going to prompt a visit.
It's funny how that works, because in a situation, in a normal situation, if you understand what you're trying to do there, that's a difficult play, right? Yeah, you've got a green runner in the batter's box. By green, meaning he's got speed.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. They say that to each other, or it's on your card. You got a green runner in the box. You got a yellow runner at first base. Let's make sure of one if you can get the lead runner. And if you can't, no big deal. Take care of the green runner at first base, and you get the out.
Don't ever assume that you're going to get a double play on every ground ball. But make sure, your point is, get the lead out, and then if anything after that's gravy.
Right.
You know, that's an extra dipping sauce.
Bishop wearing something on his left wrist, and we saw it yesterday on a swing a couple of times, and not in the starting lineup today. Here's Casey Borba, 2 on, 1 out. Third baseman did a grand slam in the first. And he'll drive this one to left. How about 7 ribeye steaks for Casey Borba?
Absolutely smoked as he gets all of this. Looking fastball, opposite field grand slam. This one pull side far. There's 2 ways to hit a home run: low and hard and high and far, and he hit that one high and far.
Didn't need any help from the wind on that one. Esperino fouls it off the body. No balls and a strike on the Longhorn center fielder. Gasparino struck out to end the first inning. 0 for 1. Oh, 2. It's funny how this inning plays out, right? Because Schussler hits the ball that probably, most likely, should have been out number
Correct.
1. You get a pop out. Flores with a base hit, no RBI if you get the out, and then a routine ground ball off the bat of Jonah Williams probably gets you out of the inning.
It's a 0.
It's a 0.
It's 4 spot.
Fouled off. And that's the thing about this time of year. Every game, obviously, it's important in doing the little things right, catching the ball, throwing the ball to the right bases, yada, yada, yada. But it is magnified, especially the deeper you get into a regional. One little miscue, one little misplay, and all of a sudden it snowballs on you, and it's tough to play catch up. Gasparino pops it up on the third base side. D. Kennedy drifting over. Will he have room? And he does. He makes the catch, but a 4 spot hung on the board here in the third by the Longhorns. Casey Borba's second home run of the ball game. 7 runs batted in for the Longhorn third baseman, and we'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. I thought that was the third out of the inning. See, in my mind, the error would have been the third out.
Yeah, we already said that there was more outs than there should have been, but Borba did absolutely smoke that. And back to the top of the order here.
Dropping a bunt, bunts it foul. Mendoza 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out. I guess so geeked up talking about all the potential outs.
You got 27 to get, Victor, in a ball game, and if you give extra ones away, it's hard to win.
Double by Mendoza in the first inning, his 9th of the year. This helps Riojas, obviously. More time to chill in the dugout. Rest a little bit. Let the Wildcats absorb the heat of the turf. And 91 degree day today. Up to 94. 91 at first pitch. Line back up the middle, a base hit. Longhorns have their hitting shoes on today.
Mendoza, he's a multiple hit machine. He's done an outstanding job all season long in multiple hit games. Gets another one here, his 25th of the year.
A chance to hear from Longhorn head coach Jim Schlossnagle next half inning. 9 hits already for Texas. 2 outs here in the third inning. Galvan 0 for 2.
And Ryland was, he was not getting cheated right there too. Sometimes as a hitter you get in and say, I'm anticipating this pitch and I'm going to let it go.
Mendoza trying to maybe time it over at first base. Tapper foul. That's 1-2. Mendoza with a stolen base last night, 14th of the year. Texas with 74 bags on the season. Kansas State with 73. There goes Mendoza. The pitch outside to throw down to second, high, and Mendoza's in there with his 15th stolen base of the year.
Let's see Darder trying to come up. I thought acting like the throw was into center field. Mendoza would have no part of it.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Galvan goes down swinging, but not before Texas expands their lead. 4 runs. They're on top, 10-3.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
In your neighborhood, there's a place so good. It's so nice to be part of store learn from me.
All natural chicken hindquarters are just 99 cents a pound. Deli shaved ham is only $4.98 a pound. Capri Sun or Kool-Aid Jammers are just $2.48. Sara Lee buttered bread is 2 for only $5.
Welcome to Fairway, your Fairway family.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking. Sitting 4 in the third to take an early lead. It is 10-3 Longhorns as we begin the bottom of the third inning here at the Dish. Elimination game is Jim Schlossnagle, the head coach of the Texas Longhorns, kind enough to join us. And we thought perhaps we'd see some offense today based on the weather, the wind blowing out and stuff like that. But it looks like you guys, at least in the early part of this game, there's still a lot of baseball to be played. A lot better than what we've seen the last couple of days as far as getting key hits.
Yeah, I mean, baseball is just the most beautiful and most brutal game ever. We needed an extra swing or two last night and couldn't get it, and today we have some good ones in the first 3 innings. But the way this park's playing, man, it's, you got teams all over the country playing for their lives, playing for their seasons, so you can't assume anything. We got to keep playing.
Yeah, and Casey Borba's just off to a fantastic start in this ball game.
Yeah, really good. See him hit the ball the other way, not just for the homer, but just staying on the ball. It's a good sign for us for the rest of this game, rest of the season, and certainly going into next year. For him to become a complete hitter, he needs to use the whole field, and he showed us the sign of that right there.
Coach, we appreciate it, and good luck today.
Thank you. Yeah, hook 'em.
Top of the order coming up for Kansas State. Inoue, Kennedy, and O'Connor. Inoue grounded out his first time up and takes a strike. 7 runs batted in, 2 home runs today. Grand slam and a 3-run shot. Career high 7 RBIs. 1-1.
First multiple home run game as a Texas Longhorn to go with all of that. It's interesting to hear Coach Sloss talk about Borba going the other way. Get to it after this pitch. If you can use the whole park, you're going to be a better hitter. I mean, it's at a 90-degree angle, and if you can use the middle part of the park and the other way, it's not, right field's not closed like it was when we were a kid and we didn't have enough people to play right field.
This one's lifted in the air, shallow left field. The wind will blow it out a little bit. Rodriguez makes the call-only catch, 1 down. And it'll bring up D. Kennedy. He walked and scored in the first inning.
And the veteran right-hander, you struggled in the first. You give up some hits, you walk a batter, you give up a base hits, first and third, and then a homer. And all of a sudden, you have been struggling. He's sort of settled back in here now. Retired 6 in a row.
No balls, 2 strikes. What a time to find it if he's actually found it, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and if he can give you some length, I mean, obviously both of these teams have got to win today, win tonight, and win tomorrow to win the regional. So it's going to test all of the pitching you have left. And so if you can get a guy to give you some length and not have to go to the pen, and still get the most important thing, and that's the W. Bodes well down the line.
One ball, 2 strikes to the Wildcat third baseman, and D strikes out swinging on the off-speed pitch. 2 down, second strikeout of the game for Riojas.
This is pulling the parachute right here. Just a good straight change with great arm speed with it. You can see the circle change right there. Just as a hitter, you think, here comes the fastball, and just out in front of it.
Breaking ball out toward left field. Moving back on it is Rodriguez on the track and shy of the wall, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 third. We're headed to the fourth with Texas on top.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
The UFC's return to Newark, New Jersey. I can't wait.
It all on my sleeve, so everything you see shows you where I'm from.
Bolts back and makes the catch. Somehow hung on. Back-to-back jacks.
Mom, can you believe it?
June 13th, that's when it all starts. The College World Series. We'll have all the regional winners meet next weekend in the Super Regionals, and then on to Omaha. And this is what it looks like right now as far as the top 16 national seeds. Oklahoma State has walked off the Georgia Bulldogs in an elimination game, so the Dogs are out, as are Clemson. They were eliminated earlier today by Kentucky. Oregon went down yesterday. And then Vanderbilt's trailing Wright State 5-1. Texas currently leading 10-3 as we start the top of the fourth.
Wow. Just look at that. 7 of the 16 regional hosts.
Baseball is going to baseball, right? Over the mound. Inoue has to hurry. Nice play by the shortstop, who's playing on the right side with the shift on. Max Blue is retired for round number 1.
That's a nice play to get an out right there. Ball chopped in the ground. Blue runs well down the line. A leadoff out. You know, you put in your scorebook there 6-3, but the ball was on the first base side.
All right. Agreed. Somebody likes 9 to 5.
Walk-up song for Kimball Schuessler.
Multi-hit game today with a single, a double, 2 runs scored. Or pardon me, a triple, single and a triple. That was that fly ball that probably should have been caught by O'Connor in left field. Off his glove and over behind him. Led to 1 of 4 runs. Time is called. You know it's hot when the Velcro's not sticking.
On the back of the bottom hand pads. There's a lot of armor in the game now.
Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I don't understand it, but that's just me, let's say.
This one looped, past Inoue and into center field. A 3-hit game for Kimball Schuessler.
Just kept those hands back. He was fooled on the breaking ball, but just kept his hands back just enough. See the spinner right there, just enough. Catches it off of the outer half of the bat. It's not how hard you hit him, it's where you hit him.
Agreed 100%. Adrian Rodriguez at the plate. See him kind of wince after the swing there, stepping out of the box. Been dealing with the the left hand injury. Bouncer foul.
And he gets fooled. Can't control it when it hurts him. Tell him it bothered him again right there. Takes a little, get that sting. It'll take a little time, as long as he can, to get back in. Let that sting go away. Try to play through it.
Called strike 3. Painted on the inside part of the plate, 2 down.
That's a nice job. 2 off speed, and then get that Taylor to come back. Start it off the plate in and tail it back to the inside corner, and it just freezes the hitter.
Two outs on a man at first. Jalen Flores takes a strike. Been on board twice, hit by a pitch. An RBI single. He's also scored twice. .60 pitches thrown by Gayed. Came on a relief with 1 out in the first inning. Texas scored 6 runs in that first inning. 4 1/3. Quick throw to first base. Slider there. Looks like there's some movement, light action in the Kansas State bullpen just now beginning. J.J. Slack, the left-hander, is playing catch.
It won't take long today to get loose.
No. Check swing, he didn't go. 1-2.
It's triple digits on the turf. And the air temperature is 95, so.
Chusler takes off this one. Lifted in the air to shallow center. Inoue going out. Martin can't find it. Inoue makes the play for out number 3. Off to the bottom of the 4th we go with Longhorns on top 10-3.
Fire it up. The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalashvili, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison,
I will be champion.
CAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Austin, Texas, the side of this regional. Longhorns #1 seed here, #2 overall seed. In the losers bracket, Elimination game today against Kansas State. Longhorns, the visiting team, but they come out swinging it on top 10-3. The winner of this game will take on UTSA. They've been the story of the weekend and the year. They've had a heck of a year for Coach Hallmark. That game will go off at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Might have a little bit of a reprieve by then for the temperature.
That heater might go down?
Maybe down to 94. Dardar, Martin, and Avasco, 4, 5, and 6 for the Wildcats. Dardar, opposite field home run. His first time up, a 3-run shot. That was his 13th of the year, now with 45 runs batted in.
Riojas now has retired 8 in a row. I think this is a big inning. Big part of the game. The game sort of settled in. Texas had 2 big productive innings with 6 in one inning and 4 in the other. I think this is a big moment right here. There's such a thing in baseball. You're a skipper, so you know this. You can take the will out of an opponent at some point. If they were to come back and get 2 or 3 right here, if you're Kansas State, they still have the will. But they look up and they get down to knowing that they only have a couple at bats left and you're down 7. It makes it difficult.
3-1. Always felt like, teams that score a lot of runs or a bunch of runs early on in a game, you're like, okay, that's fine because there's plenty of baseball to be played.
Sure.
Middle to late, a little bit different, especially an elimination game. But you can't sit back and hope for a 3-run, and you got to get on base, especially for a team like Kansas State that
one
uses
base
the long
runner
ball
at a time.
Yeah. And you're the home team. So there is that. If you're looking at the glass half full. Three-2 on the way, and that is lifted out towards center field, perhaps chasing ball 4. Gasparino tracking this one down. Long ball for Kansas State prevalent. They've got 95 on the year now with Dardar's blast in the first inning, led by Keegan O'Connor.
That shows you that you get somebody on, get a couple of guys on. And those quick run scoring where you get 2 or 3 at once can change a game. Get yourself back in a ball game.
Martin, the center fielder, 0 for 1, struck out in the first. 2 punch outs for Riojas to go with a walk. 2 hits allowed. Martin has not been an impact guy this weekend yet for Kansas State.
That's such a great start to the year. His numbers look really good. 66 hits, driven in 54.
Martin cuts through that one.
About that little drop down breaking ball that time. Changed arm slots and got him out in front.
A.J. Avasco on deck. That's a called strike 3. Painted on the outside part of the plate, 2 down.
Well, he comes back, gets right back over the top, and just Rembrandt outside corner for the strikeout.
Ten straight retired since giving up the home run to Dardar in the first. Avasco with a ground out in the first. Just reminding you of the guy that you saw earlier this year.
Early part of the year, Riojas was pitching like one of the best pitchers in the country, mixing his pitches, different arm slots, pitching ahead. Was in control of everything. And again, you hate to blame it on a sickness, but he went through a flu bug and really got him. He was down for an extended period of time, lost about 9 or 10 pounds, and it's taken time for him to build his strength back. But this is the way he pitched early in this season.
Basco lifts one out toward left. Playable for Rodriguez. Make that 11 straight retired for the books in Austin. Longhorns out top, 10-3.
A.m. or 5 p.m.
Heavy and loud.
Or light and quiet. Solo session.
Or team effort.
It's where the work begins.
And never really ends.
However you train.
The gym is yours.
Lace up at nobleproject.com.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled.
Here on Squeeze Play Live. If there are home runs or big plays, you will not miss Let's Lose Our Minds.
Well, that's one way to get the party started.
Oh, he's gone! That's a bad flip. Get used to that this weekend. Now. This is your one-stop shop for everything Road to Omaha.
Nothing better than that. Sit back and relax and watch multiple games everywhere. Speaking of sitting back and relaxing, UTSA, the Roadrunners, 2-0 in this weekend's tournament. Await the winner of this game. That'll be at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. First pitch to start the fifth is up and away on Jonah Williams. Bottom third of the order for the Longhorns. Williams, Borba, and Gasparino. Foul back.
Young hitters like Williams, the adjustment that you have to learn and make is to make to the changeup. And getting to the fastball, you can learn how to increase your bat speed, get the barrel there quicker when you're facing consistent fastballs in the 90-mile-an-hour range. But the adjustment from the fastball to the changeup it takes a little while to adapt to that.
Williams pushes the bunt on the third base side, and that'll go as an infield base hit. Kennedy playing back. And the leadoff man reaches for Texas.
Well, this is a perfectly placed bunt. I mean, just got out, got it down, and really no chance to get an out on the plate. Man of the match steps in.
Multi-homer game, 7 runs batted in. First one in for a strike. First multi-homer performance by a Longhorn in a postseason game since Dylan Campbell against Air Force, June 5th of 2022. Pretty good lead for Williams at first. Corbel last night 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI. 5 for 9 in the regional.
Got a breaking ball that time. And he was thinking pull. Whole right-hand side of the infield wide open.
Ground ball over to third. Kennedy's got it. Over to Dardar. And they complete the double play. 2 down.
Ball hit crisply. And Kennedy, it's a different move for a third baseman to find the second baseman when they're in the shift.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different look. Oh, that guy's coming from a different direction than I normally think about, but made a good accurate throw. The 5-4-3 twin killing.
Gasparino 0 for 2. Popped out his last time up. Season high in innings pitched for Guyette, 5 1/3 this year. That was back on April 27th against Houston. It's gone over 4 now, 4 1/3 so far.
Count is 1-1 on Gasparino.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Straight change, had him out in front. Got lots of options now. If you're Guyette, what you want to try to do.
That's looped down to the air, shallow right field, and that'll fall in for a base hit. So Gasparino gets in on the hit parade, a 2-out single. The NBA Finals start Thursday night at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on ABC. Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers taking on SGA and the Thunder. Game 1 coverage tips. The NBA Countdown at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Ethan Mendoza, multi-hit game for him. 2 for 3, takes a strike. Gasparino on the move, and that's a swing and a miss. The ball goes back to the backstop. That was a late hack, wasn't it?
It was. No contact, so no catcher's interference, but the ball did get away. And Gasparino gets second base. He almost stopped and tried to go back to first. Coaches on each side say, no, stay at the bag, stay at the bag. The ball bounced. It was a swing, but it did not affect the.
Fifth stolen base of the year for Gasparino. 0-2 to Mendoza. Fell back. Oh, 2 again. Tried to paint that fastball on the outside part of the plate. Just misses wide. Galvan on deck. There's Ryland. The lone starter for the Longhorns without a hit. Fouled off. 12 knocks in this one already for Texas as we play here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Nice collection of baseballs up there on the Player Development Center.
Yes, there is. Be a good place to have a ladder. Might be have a bucket full to go to the cage.
Yeah. Some BP balls. Chopper over the mound. Going to be a tough play. Dardar's not going to have one. Gasparino keeps on running, and the ball pops out of the glove. He will score. Mendoza heads to second. He is safe at second. And the baseball's at his feet, and he can't find it. It's 11-3, Texas.
Well, there's a lot to digest here. First of all, it's an infield single, absolutely nothing to do with it, but a nice job by Dardar to get the ball to the plate. The tag goes, and then when you tag with one hand, it's a great note for young catchers. If you can reach out, put the hand on the ball and tag the runner, this doesn't happen to you, and then the ball flies out. Safe at the plate, and then Mendoza down to second base after the infield knock.
No RBI. Mendoza advancing to second base on what should be an error on Madliak. Dropping the baseball. His 6th of the year. Man in scoring position for Galvan. 11-3 Longhorns. Here the 5th. It's been that kind of afternoon for Kansas State.
Galvan's been so important to this offense. He's the only Longhorn without a base hit.
Front door slider, 2-1. Guyette now at 83 pitches. And that hit him. Left elbow. So he reaches the hard way.
Gonna have a pitching change here.
Season high in pitches, and sure enough, Pete Hughes is going to the bullpen. With Max Ballou coming to the plate. Texas looking for more. They're up 11-3 here in the 5th.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
We're live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Grant.
And this is Laura.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that sweet bun.
And that chicken filet was perfectly crispy and soft at the same time.
And that smokehouse barbecue sauce, it's a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time greats.
It's hard to believe how much goodness you can get in one bite.
Man, I'm getting hungry.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Formula One returns. It's lights out and away we go.
All season long on ESPN, the exclusive home of F1.
the NCAA College Baseball Regionals for around-the-clock multi-game coverage. Scan the QR code below. ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. Everybody trying to check things out, especially with all the action that's going on. Upsets galore throughout the weekend. Georgia getting knocked out today by Oklahoma State in a walk-off fashion. And Vanderbilt, the #1 overall seed, currently trailing Wright State 5-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning in Nashville.
Wow.
J.J. Slack is on the bump. J.J. Al Hrabosky, Matt Hungarian Slack on the bump as he spins around and gets ready to face the Longhorns.
Liberty, Texas native. You see his numbers on the year.
Max Ballou takes a fastball outside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Ballou 1 for 3. 2-run home run the opposite way, his 8th of the year. And now with 27 runs batted in. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, you saw the numbers for Slack. He's a ton of strikeouts and a ton of walks. He doesn't give up much contact. Got to get the ball in the zone here.
You know, this is what Max did back in the 1st inning.
Set the tone. Opposite field, homer. Texas has not looked back.
And he works the walk. And the bases are loaded for Kimball Schuessler. Schuessler with a 3-hit game, 2 singles and a triple. Well, 5 pitches by Slack coming in out of the bullpen. Hasn't thrown a strike yet.
You talk about it, it comes out there.
It's amazing how that works. Still 1. Mendoza at 3rd, Galvan at 2nd, Ballou at 1st. Good hack.
Martin, they are really playing Schuessler to hit the ball the other way. It's a huge shift. O'Connor is in direct left center in left field.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. This is a chopper toward the middle. Dardar will flip it to Inoue. They get the force out. And only 1 run comes across. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. 11-3, Texas.
Get same-day delivery and text a personal shopper for last-minute additions. Just tap Target.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
worst has come. All you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
The Women's College World Series heats up in OKC as softball's elite compete for their ticket to the championship series. The Women's College World Series continues through June 6th on the networks of ESPN.
The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
Once he does come out in the first, and it's been a struggle as of late. He gives up an opposite field 3-run homer. But his offense has got it going, and he's gotten it going. See the ball starting to get down in the zone, painting the fastball away. And he's retired the last 11 Wildcats he's faced. He's given Texas some length. You can see those last 3 appearances. He had really struggled. 18 earned runs. Today, 4 innings of work. He's retired the last 11 in a row. Ball has been down in the zone. He'll face the bottom third of the order here in the home half of the 5th inning, with Kansas State being the home team here in this elimination game. The winner take on UTSA later tonight.
And this is what you want from Riojas as far as quick innings, right? You want to get this game over with so that you have a little bit of a breather between games. This is one of those days.
It's going to be a short breather,
yeah,
there's no question. And it's a hot day, and defensively, if your guys are not out there a long time and they're not sitting around and it's not ball 1 or ball 2, he's gotten the ball and attacked the strike zone. That was his MO until the last 3 appearances, where he really had struggled getting the ball in the zone, and everything when he got it in the zone was up in the zone. And he's been down. He did give up that 3-run homer in the first. We had that breeze, and all of a sudden this ballpark has changed. There is no breeze here. It is steamy and it is hot, and there is no breeze.
Ball and a strike on Nick English. It's the bottom third of the order for the Wildcats. English, Flores, and Madliak. English DH popped out his first time up. How's it back?
This will be his 60th pitch for Riojas too. That's the other. He's very much in line here. Might be able to give you 100 pitches and save your bullpen, because if you're in this elimination side of the bracket, you're going to need pitching.
Look at another score. Stetson leading North Carolina State 7-4. Ole Miss and Georgia Tech are tied up. Little Rock leading Dallas Baptist 7-4. In the bottom of the 6th in Nashville, 5-1 Wright State over Vandy. Vandy, the visiting team in that game, elimination game. Much like Texas is the visiting team here. Ground ball, left side. Flores has it. 1 down. The NCAA Regionals coverage from all 16 sites continue on ESPN Plus and the ESPN app. For more information, visit ncaa.com, the home for all 90 NCAA championships. No shortage of goods to be purchased here.
Oh, yeah.
At any regional site. All good stuff. St. Flores takes a big hack, comes up empty. That hit Flores. There's the first base runner to reach since the home run by Dardar in the first inning.
A little cutter inside, got away and just caught him off the knee. A 1-out base runner here.
Brings up the catcher, Bear Madliak. Big swing and a miss. Transfer from Jacksonville State. Was it Georgia? Redshirted his freshman year. Grew up in Carrollton, Georgia. Great name. Bear. For a catcher, especially.
Oh, yeah.
Break your ball.
Put the bear back there.
That's it. It's 1-2. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but he is built like a traditional catcher.
He is.
That is out toward left field. Kind of got it a little bit off the end of the bat. Rodriguez makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a big out. I mean, you hit a batter, you'd retired 11 in a row, seem to be cruising, and come back and get that out. Now you're back to the top of the order with 2 outs.
Shintaro Inoue, 0 for 2 as he dribbles this one foul up the line. No balls and a strike. May have gotten a piece of him. This place was rocking last night. Longhorn fans and Roadrunner fans everywhere. UTSA picking up the victory. Moving on to the winner's bracket. They will await the winner of this game. 11-3 Texas here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike. 13 hits for Texas. Kansas State has managed 2.
Slugging in those 13 too. That's the way you get those 11 runs, is that slugging percentage.
Neither team hit on the field today. Both hitting in the tunnels. Kansas State winning the regional last year at Fayetteville. A little different team. 2 strike pitches down low. 2-2.
Yeah, Pete Hughes has done a great job. I mean, that last year's team was a veteran team, and you could look at their lineup over the last 3 years. There's a lot of guys in it day in and day out. He had to go out, and they didn't lose them to other schools or that. They lost them to the draft. That's how. They had to go retooled. Here they are in another regional.
Full count, the 2 outs. Flores will take off from first base. Deke Kennedy on deck. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Inoue.
Climb the ladder to get the strikeout. Put front.
Barbecue season is back. Yeah, it is. Hey, it's Ellen.
And this is Sarah Beth.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that zesty barbecue sauce. I love that it was a little sweet, a little tangy, and with the mac and cheese, I
feel like I tasted the brown sugar bacon first. It was the absolute best combination. Pro tip, 3 sandwiches are always better than 1.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Your kid's brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications in the math quiz. Some allergy medications can make your kids drowsy.
1, 2, 3.
But Allegra is different.
7 times 51? No biggie.
357.
Ace. Your kid's brain with Allegra versus.
Obviously, before the season even started, we're thinking about going to Omaha. So like, this is we expected this, so we're not too surprised by it.
Well, saw last night exactly what take place. And you see the bracket as UTSA awaits the winner of this ball game in their first ever regional final in the ballpark. Pat Hallmark here watching as doing their hitting and getting prepared. Scheduled 6 o'clock Central Time to face the winner of this one.
I think that would be the toughest part, right? Of a coach waiting for the game to start, because you got to wait for the game before you to finish. And
you've got an idea who your starting pitcher is going to be, but you know, if you platoon, you might say, well, I may play this guy. If this guy's pitching, when you see the opponent's starting pitcher, ooh, that ball gets close to Rodriguez. Yeah, I believe last night that after the emotion of winning that ball game against Texas, they would have lined up even though it was midnight or 1 o'clock, and they would, listen, let's go play the next one. Who do we have? Let's play right now.
Yeah, they would have preferred that,
yes.
right? New catcher for Kansas State, Caden Miller, is behind the plate.
That's a good breaking ball right there. You dust somebody down with the fastball and then come back with a breaking ball away. There's not a left-hander that's going to feel. A left-handed hitter's going to be sitting in there going, I got a chance to hit this. I'd come back with a breaking ball again.
And that hits him. Off-speed pitch. Adrian not happy. And he will take first base.
Well, he did come back with a breaking ball, just didn't have command of it. You can see the spinner right there, right in the back of the right hamstring.
Nobody out here in the sixth inning. Jalen Flores at the plate, hit by a pitch, a single with an RBI and a pop-up. 1 for 2. J.J. Slack struggling to find the strike zone. That almost gets him. There's moving someone's feet, and then there's lack of command.
Well, Slack is a guy that you saw his numbers. Strikes out a ton of hitters, but he also walks a ton of hitters. He doesn't give up a ton of contact. The ball jumps out of his hands. Consistency within the zone, though, has eluded him at times.
3 balls, no strikes on Jalen Flores. Adrian Rodriguez at first, hit by a pitch. And there's ball 4, so the first 2 have reached, and there is action in the Kansas State bullpen.
Another left-hander up and starting to throw.
And so Slack came in, walked a man, got a fielder's choice, hit a guy, and walked a guy. This is all a meeting that is directed out of the dugout to let the bullpen get loose.
It's 95 degrees here, so it's you threw before the game. It's not going to take long to get a sweat going and be ready to go. Those folks in the sun here got a sweat going as well.
And Coach Hughes has come out. He's going to make a pitching change here. And clearly, Flack just doesn't have it today. And already down 11-3 here, the 6th inning. Not a whole lot of wiggle room. Pitching change for Kansas State. Longhorns on top.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
There is one goal: to get to Omaha. And the heat has been turned all the way up.
That's one way to get the party started.
Every pitch, every swing, every play matters. Is this the year they reach the promised land?
Regionals continue through Monday on the networks of ESPN.
Texas on top of Kansas State. Elimination game. 2 on and nobody on. A pitching change for Kansas State. The winner of this regional will take on the winner of the Los Angeles regional. UCLA hosting that one, and they got a pretty good player.
I mean, you look at those numbers. I mean, a lot of people think he's going to win national awards. I got to tell you, you know that ballpark as well as I do. Jackie Robinson Stadium is a hard place to hit. 23 big flies is a bunch.
Adam Arthur takes over for Kansas State. 21st appearance, 2-0 and a 2.19 ERA for the left-hander out of Altadena, California. Jonah Williams at the plate, lefty-lefty matchup. Rodriguez at second, Flores at first.
Arthur pitches from the first base side of the rubber. He steps to the first base dugout and then comes back across his body. Really difficult on left-handed hitters.
No balls, 2 strikes. That is looped out to right field, a base hit. Rodriguez is going to be waved home. Late throw by A.J. Avasco. RBI single for Jonah Williams, 12-3 Longhorns. Casey Borba coming to the plate. Let's take a look at our Capital One rewarding performance and what a day he's had so far.
Now, first time up, goes with one the other way. A grand slam. He's been a dead pull hitter most of the year, but goes the other way. And comes back, gets a fastball in. And this ball landed across the street into the tennis center nearly. It's a grand slam and a 2-run shot.
Borba looks at a strike. Williams picks up his 10th RBI of the year. A pinch runner for him.
Plantier comes on.
That is pulled to left field, a base hit. Being waved around is Jalen Flores. The play might go to third, and safe at third base is Duplantier. RBI single for Casey Borba. It's an 8 RBI afternoon.
Well, just a nice job of staying back and have a day. Last time up, he smoked the ball into a 5-4-3 double play. Every ball he's made contact with today has come off the bat above 95 miles an hour as a hitter. Nice base running by Duplantier, too. He never slowed down around second. Into third base.
And still nobody out. Gasparino takes outside.
All right, when did he get to the point that you say, hey, we got to win 2 more ball games to win this regional?
Out toward left field, it'll stay in the yard. Deep enough to score a run. Gasparino will pick up the sac fly. 14-3 Longhorns.
Don't know who the starting pitcher is in the next game, but he's probably over there saying, hey guys, can y'all save a few of these?
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, we're good, we're good. One out. Borba at first base, top of the order now, Ethan Mendoza. Hit for a strike, Mendoza. 3-hit game, 2 singles and a double. I think that batting average up 8 points today to 338. Chopper to short. Inoue comes charging in, flips it to Dardar on to first, inning ending double play, but not before the Longhorns tack on 3. They're on top in commanding fashion.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
There is one goal to get to Omaha, and the heat has been turned all the way up.
That's one way to get the party started.
Every pitch, every swing, every play matters. Is this the year they reach the promised land?
96 degrees at Dish Falk Field here in Austin, Texas. Elimination game, Longhorns. They're not sweating it. They're up 14-3.
Big part of that is the 9 RBIs from Casey Borba. 8, excuse me. He had driven in 7. I thought Duplantier made the great move around to third, but didn't get to the plate. What a day.
D. Kennedy to lead things off. 2, 3, and 4 for the Wildcats. Kennedy, O'Connor, and Dardar. Kennedy, the former Longhorn. Hasn't really heard the applause or boos. He did a nice job in his freshman year here.
He's had a good year. Double-digit home runs. Good breaking ball there. 76 pitches now, giving his team exactly what they needed. Offense got it going. After that first inning, he's throwing up 4 zeros.
Drops down, little tapper foul. Count remains at 0-2, which is 4 batters have reached against Riojas. 3 in the first. Single, pardon me, a walk, single, and a home run. And then the hit by pitch with 1 out in the 5th. That's it. Not bad for a guy who in his last 3 starts had gotten knocked around for 20 runs in 7 1/3. 1-2.
You know, a hot day. If you win, you got to turn around. It's going to be about 50 minutes in between games, 55 minutes in between games. Do you think about resting some people? That's the other thing that you look at, or you just finish it. They are baseball players and used to playing.
I'm with you, though, and I think that's why Jonah Williams is out of the game now. And I wouldn't be surprised to start to see that as Kennedy pops one up. Left side of the infield, Flores calling for it. UTSA will be the home team tonight. If Longhorn win, they'll be the visiting team again. That worked out well so far today. In this game, jumping out to a 6-0 lead in the first.
Yeah, not many times you get to bat first in your home ballpark.
It is a little weird to see the road grays here.
Yeah.
Drops down, delivers a strike. Keegan O'Connor 1 for 2.
Riojas drops the ball, but he's got such a sense of humor. He ran over to pick it up like he was going to throw it to first base. He's just a veteran guy. You got to love his loosey-goosiness.
Still has life on that fastball.
You know, so many times, Victor, it's so serious, and obviously this you're playing for championships and they're so important. But we got to remember, it's still a game. Sometimes you got to play the game like a little kid. Have fun doing it.
Count remains at no balls, 2 strikes.
Especially when you got a 14-3 lead.
No doubt. You're feeling pretty good about things. As you should. Because they've been in control, both on the offensive side and on the mound. Swing and a miss. 2 down. 5th strikeout of the game for Riojas.
Really pulled the string on that one and got the bite on it at the end. Got a good hitter over the top of it. 16 out of the last 17 batters he's retired. The one he didn't was a hit by pitch.
Hey, Zonk, they head to the bottom of the 8th in Nashville Wright State. The home team in that one, leading Vandy 5-1.
Shocker.
No balls and a strike on Seth Dardar. Three-run home run in the first, 13th of the year. Fly ball to center field in the 4th inning.
Got it on that back foot. Now quickly out in front 0-2. Almost hit him, trying to run that fastball in.
1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's some action going in the Texas bullpen.
Yeah. This would be the 88th pitch thrown. Would be surprised to this being his last frame.
Jason Flores getting ready. Dardar skies one, left side. Moving to his left is Adrian Rodriguez. And a 1-2-3, 6th inning for Riojas. We're up to the 7th. All Texas.
It's a rare thing when someone you've been with for so long finds a way to surprise you. It's like discovering E-Trade's easy-to-use platform now comes with the power of Morgan Stanley.
Mom can speak walrus?
Barbecue season is back. Yeah, it is. Hey, it's Ellen.
And this is Sarah Beth.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that zesty barbecue sauce. I love that it was a little sweet, a little tangy, and with the mac and cheese,
I feel like I tasted the brown sugar bacon first. It was the absolute best combination. Pro tip, 3 sandwiches are always better than 1.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Jeff, you good?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Listen up. Jeff has a sore back, and it's the Rec League semifinal. Let's get our man back in the game. We got the ice, and we got the hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
The Women's College World Series heats up in OKC as softball's elite compete for their ticket to the championship series. The Women's College World Series continues through June 6th on the networks of ESPN.
The SEC, especially in baseball, very dominant. Record 13 teams in the regionals. 6 top 8 national seeds. Number 1 overall seed is Vandy, and they are in an elimination game, uphill battle. 5 straight College World Series titles for SEC teams. We'll see how things play out. Tennessee, of course, winning it last year. Vandy down 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Wright State is the home team. So
wow.
They're batting right now in Nashville.
Down to 3 outs.
New pitcher on for Kansas State. Michael Quevedo, the left-handers, on in relief. 6-3 with a 6.28 ERA, 16th appearance of the season. He is the 5th pitcher for Kansas State this afternoon.
Well, you see the numbers. He's given up some hits. He pitches to contact, but 70 strikeouts and 61 2/3 innings of work. He's a guy that can get that done. When you're down to 9 outs offensively and trailing by 11, you need outs. We could see some different players for Texas here. It is. Cole Chamberlain will pinch hit. Rylan Galvan coming to the game to catch.
Get guys off their feet. Another California native. Two, 3, and 4 for Texas in their half of the 7th innings. That pitch missed. 1 ball, no strikes. '22nd game this year for Chamberlain. 37 at bats, 5 for 39. He's ahead of the count of 3-0. Three and 1. Max Ballou on deck. Kimball Schusler to follow. And there's a walk to lead things off.
Blue got everything started, Victor, in that first inning. Opposite field 2-run shot. Ignited this offense.
Head of the count at a ball and no strikes. Home run that he hit in the first inning, his 8th of the year, 27 RBIs. Pulls this one into the shift. He plays to first, taking his dart. One down. One out. Brings up Kimball Schusler. But that men with the scoring position. We talked about it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, you get those hits, runners in scoring position, changes games. And then the other part of it, slugging today too.
Yeah.
You hit the ball in the ballpark. 2-run shot, 3-run shot, a slam. So
Kimball, a 3-hit game. 2 singles, triple, 2 runs scored. One. Stands now. Texas will take on UTSA. 6 Central, 7 Eastern is the scheduled start time.
I don't believe we're going to make that, but be close.
Stay positive. Oh, this one's down the left field line. Does it add to the Longhorns' total? Foul. Just foul.
I mean, just hooks at the last minute. Get asked this question as a player sometime. Boy, that had to feel good. No, it feels absolutely horrendous because you hit a ball well. It was home run distance, and it's 4-foot foul.
I think the worst ones are the ones where you're just out in front of it. Yeah. Knowing that you had a pitch to drive.
Yep, that's exactly right.
One ball, one strike. Tommy Farmer's come out to the on-deck circle. With bad for Rodriguez.
Got to allow the hitter a chance to look up. Pace of play action involved here.
One, two. Lifted out to shallow center. Martin is underneath it. Chamberlain stays at second base. 2 down. So Adrian Rodriguez is done for the afternoon. 1 for 3. A couple of runs scored. Here comes Tommy Farmer. Saw him last night come into the game defensively. Farmer 253 on the season. Home run, 25 runs batted in. Want to know, who do you think gets a start for Texas tonight?
Well, I think they have a few options. They're a guy that started more games that has not appeared in this regional yet is a left-hander named Kate Bean. So I think that might be somebody they're looking at. I mentioned the name earlier that was up and tossing a little bit is another guy that it's a possibility. Flores.
If you were a betting man, who would you go with?
Kate Bean.
There you go. You heard it here, folks. Three balls, one strike. Cole Chamberlain, the base runner at second base. Cuts through it. Inning continues. Jalen Flores will get another opportunity. 14-3 Longhorns. We're in the top of the seventh. 3-2. It's popped up. Caden Miller can't find it. Quevedo gives way to Flores, and the ball drifts and is caught to the backhand side by the first baseman. Stretch time in Austin.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store. What's in your wallet?
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Below, ESPN Plus subscribers can access expanded coverage with Squeeze Play. They'll be squeezing in here very soon for the championship game for UTSA.
Yeah, it won't be long now till we start seeing some regional finals start up tonight on Sunday night. The Squeeze Play and see all of those. I like Ruger Riojas back out. I mean, he's got a pretty good sized number of pitches under his belt, but trying to give him another inning of work, and he'll face 5, 6, and 7 here.
And why not, right? Considering the score. That almost hit him. Considering the score is Farmers in left field, why not? You have to win not only this one, you got to win tonight, and you got to win tomorrow. So might as well try to save up the arms if possible. As you see Chamberlain, of course, taking over behind the plate. 2-0. Maximus Martin 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Ouch. walk it off.
Still got a good breaking ball right there. Just started it out making it look like a strike, broke it off the plate. Down in the count. 92 pitches under his belt.
Swing and a miss.
Changeup. Now you get sequenced and you get behind, you got to get back into the count. And then once you get into the count, you can come back with a really good breaking ball right there. And then how about pulling the string right here? Bat goes in front of the baseball. 6th strikeout of the ball game for the Texas right-hander.
Martin has struck out 3 times. Here's a Vasquez 0 for 2. That's out toward left center field. Hit well. Gasparino giving chase on the track. And that is gone into the bullpen. Vasco goes the opposite way. A solo home run. His 10th of the season. And it's 14-4 Longhorns.
Well, he gets the ball up. Big, strong hitter. Boy, it left the bat. You knew it was going to carry. Solo homers. You get to this point of the game, don't walk anybody, force them to swing it.
You're up by 11, throw strikes. If it goes, it goes. 0-1 count on Nick English, the DH. Vanderbilt trying to mount a comeback. They're in the top of the 9th inning. They're the visiting team. Down 5-1 with 1 out. Vandy boys have 2 men on. That hit English on the left wrist area. Second hit batter for Riojas.
And that hurt. A little time to get that sting out. That will prompt a visit and probably start the bullpen. This has been dealing with a little bit of a hamstring issue. Now, hit on the wrist.
Ethan Walker just kind of did some flat ground work.
Both of those guys very important in Friday's Texas victory. He hasn't allowed a hit until this inning. Opposite field homer, only 3 in the ball game.
A single and 2 home runs allowed by Riojas. He has been stellar. This is hit through the right side, make that 4 hits allowed. English will advance as Flores is on board. 2 on with 1 out. Vanderbilt has loaded the bases up in the top of the 9th, down by 4.
Got the tying run to the plate.
Caden Phillips came in defensively. First at bat. This is looped out towards shallow left center field. That will fall in for a base hit. Runners advance 90 feet, so the bases are loaded for Kansas State with one out here in their half of the seventh.
Made a good pitch there, jammed him, but just got enough of it to muscle it into the outfield. Back to the top of the order here.
Inoue 0 for 3. Chops this one to first. They go to second. They get the runner, I should say, and safe at first base. The run will score. It's 14-5 Longhorns. Inoue picks up the RBI, fielder's choice. Tough play, especially with Inoue, his ability to hustle down the line.
Schussler makes a good throw. Just with his speed, couldn't make that happen.
There's D. Kennedy. 0 for 2 with a walk. .102 pitches thrown by Ruger Riojas. Flores at third, Inoue over at first.
I don't think they're going to be running here. Sometimes pitchers do that, though. They don't like the pitch selections. Let me throw over, maybe they'll change what they decide. To me shaking.
One on the corner, 1-2. It's blocked by Chamberlain. Counting it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two runs in for Kansas State. 14-5 Longhorns here in the bottom of the seventh.
Play behind him now at first base, I would think, with a full count.
Vanderbilt down to the last out now, still with the bases loaded. Down 5-1. 3-2. And there's ball 4. They're loaded up.
Sudden, you got a guy that can hit the ball the ballpark, and it's a 14-9 ball game right here. See what happens. This is an opportunity.
108 pitches now thrown by Riojas. Keegan O'Connor 1 for 3, is singled and scored back in the first. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Drops down, a little sink piece underneath the hands.
Yeah, missed his spot, but got the swing and miss. 110 pitches on the day.
Flores will go on to first. Got to hurry. Out at first base. Kansas State scores twice, and we'll head to the 8th.
A.m.
or 5 p.m.
Heavy and loud.
Or light and quiet.
Solo session.
Or team effort.
It's where the work begins.
And never really ends.
However you train.
The gym is yours.
Lace up at nobleproject.com.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better.
Keegan O'Connor was ruled out at first base. We've seen the replays ourselves, and it looks like that call should get confirmed.
The call of out is confirmed. Kansas State has used their second and last challenge.
So we'll head to the 8th inning, and we'll keep it right here. This is that last place the ball hit the mitt, and it's where the ball touches the leather. That confirms the out before the foot gets down. Meanwhile, Vanderbilt is down a run now, still batting at the top of the 9th. Let's take a look at our bracket. This is an elimination game, obviously. Texas is on top 14-5. They, if they hold serve here, they will play UTSA at 7 Eastern. At least that's the plan. It is the regional final. UTSA wins, they're on to the Supers. They lose, we'll play tomorrow. What do you think about tonight's game?
Well, first of all, I think the first thing you look at is Texas came out. It was a different day earlier. The wind not like now like it was earlier, but offense got involved. They struggled last night, 3 for 18 with runners in scoring position. Today they come out and they've slugged. That's been the difference. UTSA is a good offensive team. It's a veteran ball club, folks. They can swing the bat from top to bottom. They grind out at bats. They're pitching in a lot better shape than Texas, but Texas, you know, it is at home. This is be the 50th. If they've reached and finished here, it'll be their 50th regional final in history. So it's not like they're not used to being in this situation.
Yeah, and getting a performance like this from Riojas obviously helps that bullpen. You're going to get 6 outs. You're out of the bullpen, but still 6 outs is better than having to get, 12, 15 outs.
And you're probably, and quite frankly, you're going to go to the bullpen to get somebody that has not been one of your normal guys to try to get the last 6 outs. It's not going to be Dylan Volantis that's going to come into the game, the freshman closer. It's going to be somebody else to try to get those final outs. And you're going to try to get a little rest. It has been a scorching afternoon, 96 degrees if you're just tuning in here. Well over 100 on the field.
Vanderbilt, the #1 overall seed, has just lost to Wright State 5-4, knocked out.
Wow.
About that. Hosting the regional as this one's hit out toward left field. Playable. O'Connor is there. Jalen Flores retired for out #1. 5-4 Wright State picking up the victory over Vanderbilt in Vandy's backyard. Top 2 national seeds that failed to advance to Super Regionals. Texas is the #2 overall seed. They're trying to avoid joining Vandy.
Absolutely. And That's just, you just look around and see what's going on. Georgia eliminated today. But the #1 overall national seed, you plan on them being in the regional final.
Mm-hmm. Duplantier's first plate appearance came out as a pinch runner. Ole Miss trailing Georgia Tech 9-8. Ole Miss, the number 10 seed in the country. Three balls, no strikes. And Clemson losing earlier today to Kentucky. Knocking Clemson out.
Yeah.
4-pitch walk. Puts man on.
Eight ribbies. College baseball, 8 ribbies is a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. How about in the SEC? Oof. Borba takes a strike. Grand slam in the first, 3-run shot in the third. Rolled into a double play the 5th, then RBI single in the 6th. Dribbler off the leg. No balls, 2 strikes. Got to go reboot for the regional final tonight. Up to 96 now on the scoreboard as far as temperature is concerned in Austin. Of course, on the turf, it's always much, much hotter. This one's popped up first base side. Flores starts in foul territory, and that is a fair ball, and everybody will be safe. I don't know if that hit a bump in the sky, but Flores either never saw it or what. There's no, a little bit of a wind, but there's no way. I mean, he was in foul territory.
This ball moved a good 25 feet on him, and looking up into that sky, and you can see him now. He's following it, and then all of a sudden, you can see Duplantier. He's not catching that, so I got to go, and he gets down into second base, and I would think call that a base hit.
Yeah. Gasparino 1 for 3 with a single and a sac fly. (14-5) Texas. We're in the top of the 8th. Runners take off. That had to have been on his own. There's no way there's a call from the dugout.
Didn't pay any attention to him. Ball loose or something loose on the field. Fan had one come out onto the field. Infield drawn up now for Kansas State.
A little surprised with runners taking off.
Yeah.
3-0. Gasparino swinging 3-0. Two down. A little different game nowadays.
Trying to get Gasparino going a little bit. He has been struggling. He's thinking maybe he can get a fastball that he knows is coming. Can't get on top of it. second out of the inning.
Ethan Mendoza, 3-hit game, doubled at a couple singles. A tough go for Kansas State pitching today. Then again, Longhorns offense set the tone early. They didn't let up, but you've had a lot of deep counts out of the bullpen.
Yeah. It's the time when you're hitting 2-0 and 3-1, and we'll walk Mendoza here. Is giving first base. Face Ballou. Actually, it is Cole Chamberlain who came on for Rylan Galvan.
It's the first batter that Quevedo faced Chamberlain, and he walked him. Start to 7th. The left-handers walk 3. He falls behind yet again. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitching to not get hit is usually a bad recipe.
Got to throw it in the zone, and don't be selfish. Let the other guys play.
Dardar Allen shallow right with the shift on. They pull shift on the infield, opposite field way in the outfield. 2 balls and a strike. Usually when you walk a man to load the bases to face the guy on deck, you're hoping that you
throw strikes.
Throw strikes and get the next guy out so you can get the hitting. This game's come to a screeching halt last couple of innings due to poor pitching versus Kansas State. That would have been ball 4.
Yeah, as a hitter though, you're up there. You want to get a chance to hit. You work to a 3-1 count. More than likely, you're going to start the bat early, knowing you're going to get a fastball. And runners will be off here.
Merry-go-round going, 3-2 with 2 outs. Now the payoff. Now back.
He had a good hack at it though.
Texas with 6 in the first, 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth. 14-5, they lead it here in the top of the 8th. And he walked him. 15-5. Advanced 90 feet all the way around. And of course, the cannon. So Max Ballou will bat with the bases loaded. One for 4 game. They'll take a strike. We've seen some of these lopsided scores already today, elimination games.
Yeah, pitching gets thin.
Ball at a strike. 15 runs for the Longhorns, the most in postseason game since 2005. 2 balls, 1 strike. UTSA awaits the winner of this one. First pitch allegedly happening about 57 minutes. Not likely. Tied him up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think there's a 55-minute rule in NCAA postseason play.
Two. Another full count. Runners take off again, and Ballou bounces a foul. So we'll reset and do it again. Texas looking for some insurance. Up by 10 here in the 8th. Ballou hits this one into the shift in a way. Shortstop retires Ballou. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning.
In your neighborhood, there's a place so good. It's so nice to be part of store learn from me.
All natural chicken hindquarters are just 99 cents a pound. Deli shaved ham is only $4.98 a pound. Capri Sun or Kool-Aid Jammers are just $2.48. Sara Lee buttered bread is 2 for only $5.
Welcome to Fairway, your Fairway family.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
We're live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Grant.
And this is Laura.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that sweet bun.
And that chicken filet was perfectly crispy and soft at the same time.
And that Smokehouse Barbecue sauce, it's a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time greats.
It's hard to believe how much goodness you can get in one bite.
Man, I'm getting hungry.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
When the monsters come, all you can do is scream.
You were the last person to see the president alive. Did you kill him?
They will never see us coming.
Better?
Yes, better. The WNBA on ESPN. We can't.
The NCAA baseball regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Longhorns got their hitting shoes on in this elimination game. So we play here in the bottom of the 8th inning, 15-5, and Ruger Riojas is back out.
Riojas trying to give some length. This would be his 111th pitch of the day on a scorching afternoon in Austin.
Career high in innings pitched. Pitches thrown. He's matched his career high in innings pitched. Martin Navasco here in the 8th for Kansas State. Ground ball towards second. Backhanded by Mendoza, 1 away.
Well, he's right there on the field, hot, ready to go. It's not like he hasn't been prepared to go this, and you're not throwing a ton of breakouts, and there's not a lot of stress. That's the other part about, pitch counts sometimes don't include stress. say that. And he throws that one outside the, misses by 3 feet.
Tough afternoon for Maximus Martin, center fielder, 0 for 3 with 3 punch-outs.
He didn't get cheated there. Back-to-back sliders.
What are you throwing here? 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Go right back to it. Why are you going to change it? Go right back to it.
He dropped down and he hit him. Tried to be sneaky. That's one of those sometimes you overthink, right?
Yeah.
You got a guy who has struggled this
Go
regional.
to the breaking ball, stay in the same mode. I like the pitch selection, just not the arm slot.
Yeah. Evan Vasco going the opposite field for the home run. In his last at bat, 10th of the year. 50th run batted in for the freshman. And that's drilled down toward left field. Has some carry. Rodriguez going back, and it's a 2-homer game for A.J. Vasco. 15-7 Texas.
Done a nice job going with pitches up and out of the plate. Shows you his strength. There is no breeze right now, and he just hits this almost an identical same spot as he did the first one.
Here comes Schloss.
When you make mistakes up and out of the plate, you're going to pay for it. And you can see this ball's up, and he didn't miss it.
Jim Schlossnagle out to pay a visit, and that's going to be it for Ruger Riojas as Vasco watches his home run go out. And Riojas will depart to a terrific round of applause.
In your neighborhood, there's a place so good. It's so nice to be at a store meant for me.
80% lean ground beef is just $4.88 a pound. Athena melons are only 99 cents a pound. Lay's kettle cooked chips or rolled gold pretzels are just $2.88. Tyson chicken is only $6.98.
Welcome to Fairway, your Fairway family.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
The new How to Train Your Dragon menu is now at BK. Get it before it disappears. Oh, toothless. Bold, tasty, and dangerously delicious. How to Train Your Dragon. Coming to theaters June 13th.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalishvili, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison,
I will be champion.
Texas exactly what he needed. He gave up the 3-run homer in the first, but he came back The Longhorns put 6 on the board in the first, and he came back, got some length, got him into the 8th inning. Very excited about his day. He did give up 7 earned runs, but he allowed his team to keep adding on and save the bullpen. And now in the game is Cody Howard, the junior from the Woodlands. See if he can come on and get these last 5 outs.
It's one of those team starts, right? You soak up the innings. You know you've got to win 3 games to get out of your regional now because you're in the loser's bracket.
And you're going to ride a guy like that because he's unavailable the rest of the week.
Right.
Or the weekend.
Nick English 0 for 2, hit by a pitch his last time up. Six straight scoreless appearances for Cody Howard. That's out toward right. Ballou is there. 2 down. Base is clear for Sam Flores.
Shadow starting to creep up toward home plate. Makes it very difficult at times to see here in the late afternoon at the dish. We haven't talked about the fact that on Wednesday night the center field wall was blown down in a storm, so not a real tall batter's eye.
But you haven't heard anybody really talk about it as far as an impact. Good or bad. Other than the fact that they did a terrific job here getting that thing
it
up.
back together. Well, there's 22 runs and 22 hits in this ball game. That's what it looked like on Wednesday. The storm came through. And good job getting it back together. We have been on time since the start at Friday in the afternoon.
The 1-2 fouled off.
Wow. They're doing that in a hurry.
Yeah.
But it was a great job of putting it back together.
All day Thursday. They're going to do some renovations here after the season.
There's a lot of scheduled things. You see how it all plays out. Well, one of them will have to be the batter's eye.
Yeah. Two balls, 2 strikes. (15-7) Texas leads it here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Flores rips this one right into the shift, and we will head to the 9th.
Guess I won't be making my famous burgers.
Text everyone to cancel. The Rivera say it's not even raining at their house.
Aren't they like 2 blocks away? It is coming down out here.
It really is.
That was cheese.
Yes, it was.
Keep walking, Marge.
I bet this is a microstorm.
What's a microstorm?
I don't actually know.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge, and a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business, so passion can be a part of your legacy. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Let's go! The Rob Dwalishvili, the Sugar Show! Juliana Pena!
How are you going to beat me, Kayla?
Kayla Harrison!
I will be champion.
The WNBA on ESPN. We can't get enough.
Texas got out early as Max Ballew's opposite field 2-run homer made it 2-0. Well, that cap off the top of the first. Casey Borba, opposite field grand slam. And Texas puts a 6th spot on the board. Then in the third, it's Borba again, this time. 3-run shot, a no-doubter. And it set the tone for the day. We have had 15 runs, 16 hits, no errors for Texas, 7, 6, and 2 for Kansas State. As Borba, the most runs scored by Texas in a tournament game since 2005, the same year, the last year that they won their last Men's College World Series.
Dante Lewis takes over on the bump, the freshman from Pearland, Texas. He is a two-way player. Saw him in the field game 1 of this regional. Now he's on the bump. The pitch the 9th inning.
You got to allow the hitter, and plus the pad came off of Schussler's, but one of the new rules in NCAA baseball, you got to allow the hitter to look up at the pitcher before you start your windup or your stretch position.
It's a 12th appearance for Lewis. Has 3 starts under his belt, 18 innings, 19 hits, 20 strikeouts and 10 walks. Campbell 3 for 5.
Hate to be hitting when there's a bird flying right in front of you. There was a bird circling right in between the mound and home plate.
2 balls, 1 strike. This is hit one out to left field, but right to Connor. 1 down. About the national seeds that have been eliminated thus far: Vanderbilt, Georgia, Clemson, all today, Oregon yesterday.
Wow. And much like Texas, the number 2 overall national seed, having to come through the elimination bracket, there's some others in that same spot.
Ole Miss, Georgia Tech, 9-9 in the 7th down in Oxford. Elimination game there. 2 balls, no strikes on Tommy Farmer. 0 for 1 with a pop-up in the 7th. Georgia Tech with a couple of men on in the top of the 7th, 1 out. Tie game. Long and hot one today. Breeze has picked up just a little bit. Back out toward left. Should still play as an offensive yard tonight, right?
The wind will settle a little bit. It usually does as we get close to dark.
Down goes Farmer. 2 outs.
Good fastball in the outer half of the plate. Come up with a strikeout. Longhorns went 1-2-3 in the second. They have not gone 1-2-3 since that second inning.
Here's Jalen Flores, 1 for 3 game. Lewis got a nice arm.
Yeah, the ball comes out of his hands. It's mid-90s. Very compact. Quick arm to go with it.
Down the line, foul. Well, Lewis has come in as a two-way player. And for the second time of this game, has retired the first 2 batters to start an inning. And that last time was that second inning. They retired to sign an order. Six pitchers used by the Wildcats this afternoon. 15-7, Texas leads it.
Try to frame that one. Sometimes catchers get too much for try to frame, and rather than securing the baseball, because if the hitter swings at that, it's going to be tough to get an out at first base.
At 3-2. That's drilled out towards center field. Martin is there. Lewis has himself a 1-2-3 ninth hit at the bottom of the 9th inning. Texas trying to wrap it up and advance to play UTSA.
Your brain with Allegra versus some allergy medications during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy. But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
Woo! We're nailing it.
Yeah, come on. Like a boss. Right on time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference, so you can use it even when you're driving. It's a no-brainer.
Fire it up. The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon, coming to theaters June 13th.
Formula One returns. It's lights out and away we go.
All season long on ESPN, the exclusive home of F1.
The Women's College World Series on the networks of ESPN.
Top 15-7. 3 more outs, and Texas will take on UTSA in a rematch of last night's contest. In the regional final, UTSA picks up the win. They move on to the Supers. Texas wins. We will see you tomorrow night. (9-1-2) for the Wildcats. Phillips, Inoue, and Kennedy. Phillips 1 for 1 out of base hit in the 7th in his first plate appearance. Micah Dean has come out to the on-deck circle for K-State. One-two pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Doc, how difficult is it for a team offensively to replicate or at least come close to in a doubleheader situation, the offensive side?
Well, so many times it happens that you have one game that's very offensive and one that it's not, because it's the mental, that ball hitting. It's the mental part of taking at bats. Can you stay in the game? Can you stay in the at-bat over the course of 8 hours or 9 hours? And it will put pressure on Texas tonight to do that. The starting pitcher for both clubs, it hadn't had any pressure. So that position is not like, well, I saw these guys earlier today, but it doesn't mean anything about what happens to me when I go to the mound. But when I'm hitting and playing, you got to try to wash one game away and forget if you had a bad ball game or had a good ball game.
Mm-hmm. Back-to-back hit batters after getting ahead with 2 strikes on the leadoff man and 2 on with nobody out here in the 9th for K-State, and another pinch hitter coming to the plate. Ty Smolinski batting for D. Kennedy. It's a 5th hit batter by Texas pitching.
Well, they got to be one of the nation's leader in that department as a team.
One ball, no strikes. Sunday night countdown, all leading up to the Yankees and Dodgers on Sunday Night Baseball. Chopper left side. Flores only plays going to be first. They got him. 1 down. Phillips advances to 3rd. Dean to 2nd. State under Pete Hughes this year, 32-25. Terrific year last year. Kind of retooled this roster.
Oh, you had to. All the draftees they had after the 24 campaign.
Coach Hughes in his 7th season at the helm for Kansas State.
Big 12 expanded schedule to 30 games for the first time. 4 games above 500, winning 17 of them.
Chopper to the right side. Brings home a run. 2 down. UTSA will take on Texas tonight, probably an hour after the conclusion of this game.
Late night last night for the Roadrunners. Texas had to come back today and obviously play one. They'll get about, you said, about an hour to get things ready to go. Roadrunners have been at the ballpark here for over an hour, hitting and underneath in the cages. We'll get out on the field.
Looks like they're making their way out of the right field corner area, back around to the third base dugout once K-State clears it. Ole Miss has taken the lead. 10-9 now at Oxford against Georgia Tech. Dar, 1 for 4 game, 3-run home run back in the first. He'll pull this one to right field. Ballou moving over, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Longhorns pick up the victory, 15-8. Kansas State out of the regional now, getting knocked out.
Well, they do get knocked out. It was a great season for them, but for Texas, an opportunity, to get back into that regional final.
Regional final, UTSA against the Longhorns coming up in about an hour. Don't forget about Sunday Night Baseball, Yankees and the Dodgers as well.